No-Face Nathan, every year on October 25th, the kids in our town gather around backyard bonfires. It's tradition to tell scary stories, but there's one we tell more than any other, and it chills us to the bone each time. The tale of No-Face Nathan. Autumn's grip is firm now, summer long gone, and the early dusk creeps in with its long shadows. Streets are littered with dead leaves, crunching underfoot, and grimacing jack-o'-lanterns leer from doorsteps, their flickering flames barely piercing the cold evening air. The story has been passed down for 50 years, and it all started with Nathan Craggs. Nathan was the town's grouch, a bitter old man who lived alone. No one knew his full story, but whispers in town suggested he'd killed someone in his youth. He had no family and spent his days working first in the town's scissor factory, then later as a grave digger after he was deemed too old to handle the factory's machinery. Every evening, kids would watch him shuffle down tea. It was October 25th, the night that everything changed. A few neighborhood kids thought it'd be hilarious to pull a prank on Nathan. They crafted grotesque masks out of paper mache, hiding in the bushes near his root home. When Nathan appeared, they jumped out, screaming, "Egg!" Nathan threw his spindly arms into the air and ran, shouting in panic, "They're coming for me! They're coming for me!" The kids' laughter quickly turned to horror as they watched him sprint into the street, directly into the path of a potato truck. There was a sickening thud. The truck's wheels screeched, but it was too late. Nathan was dragged beneath, his face shredded by the asphalt. Blood poured from where his face had once been. The kids stood frozen in shock as the truck driver wrapped Nathan's mangled body in a blanket, screaming at them to tell their parents what had happened. They confessed, but the town brushed it off as an accident, a prank gone tragically wrong. Nathan survived, barely, but his face was beyond saving. From that day forward, he was known only as No-Face Nathan. After he was discharged from the hospital, Nathan vanished, shipped off to an elderly home in a nearby town. People tried to move on, to forget the horror of that night, but whispers continued, especially when Halloween neared. Then, exactly a year later on October 25th, the rumors began. Nathan had escaped the elderly residence. That same night, 9-year-old Tommy Dawson disappeared. He was last seen walking home from school, and though a search party scoured the town, they found nothing. Until a few nights later, a teenage couple fooling around in the cemetery stumbled upon a freshly dug grave. The stench was unbearable. When the police arrived and dug it up, they found Tommy's body. His face had been crudely sliced off, the cuts jagged as though made with dull scissors. Rumors swirled like the cold October wind. Nathan had returned, they said, to exact his revenge. The police searched, but no one was ever caught, and Tommy's murder became just another unsolved mystery, but the whispers only grew louder. No-Face Nathan was back, stalking the streets with the very scissors he once used at the factory, hunting for the children who had tormented him. Rumors swirled like the cold October wind. Nathan had returned, they said, to exact his revenge. The police searched, but no one was ever caught, and Tommy's murder became just another unsolved mystery, but the whispers only grew louder. No-Face Nathan was back, stalking the streets with the very scissors he once used at the factory, hunting for the children who had tormented him. 50 years have passed since Nathan Craggs lost his face. Yet every October 25th, the kids in town gather by their bonfires to retell the legend. Some say they've seen him, his disfigured form shambling through the streets, blood-stained scissors glinting in the moonlight. Others swear they've heard his rasping breath outside their windows on those cold autumn nights. They say he still seeks vengeance, and if you're alone on October 25th, you'd better watch your back. No-Face Nathan might find you, and if he does, you won't just disappear. He'll take your face, and he'll bury you in the cemetery where no one will find you until it's too late. And tonight, well, tonight is October 25th.